Welcome to the newsletter Out Loud. Today's topic is about how live yeasts support beef production and the benefits of adding live yeasts to your cattle's diet. Listen along to learn how live yeast can supercharge your bottom line. Boosting beef profits with live yeast supplementation. The world of probiotic feed additives is divided into three main categories: lactic acid bacteria, spore-forming bacteria, and live yeasts. Live yeasts are just that, yeast cells that are added to the diet that, when fed at an appropriate concentration, provide a benefit to the consumer. In cattle, live yeast probiotics have been widely used to prevent digestive disorders and improve feed intake and efficiency. It is well known that live yeasts have a positive effect on the rumen microbiota and thus rumen health and activity. This ultimately leads to better feed utilization and nutrient delivery, as well as overall health and performance. Live yeasts aid in the digestion of ruminant feeds in several ways. Through its metabolic activity, live yeast resorbs oxygen from the rumen and promotes a more favorable environment for the development of microorganisms, primarily anaerobic cellulose-degrading and lactate-consuming bacteria, that maximize the rate of fiber breakdown, stabilize the ruminal pH, and provide micronutrients for metabolic support. This, in total, reduces the risk of acidosis, positively influencing digestive capacities and well-being. Live yeast should be dosed high enough to ensure an efficient and rapid effect. A minimum of 3 × 10⁻10 CFUs per day should be fed to fattening bulls. Probiotic dosages are expressed in CFU, meaning colony forming units, and is a measure of the number of viable or active yeast cells. Live yeast and feedlot cattle. Beef production systems are designed to maximize growth and profitability in the face of high price pressures. The goal is to shorten fattening times and improve feed utilization while achieving the highest meat quality. This is linked to optimizing diets and ensuring rumen health, but also to feeding high concentrate diets with low fiber. This can lead to digestive disorders such as ruminal acidosis. Live yeasts can be particularly helpful for fattening bulls. They are known to have a positive effect on ruminal microbial activity by stabilizing pH and improving digestive capacities for better feed efficiency, especially in cattle on high concentrate diets that tend to alter the microbial ecosystem. This is also a time of increased stress, not only from the feed changes, but also from transporting and regrouping. Live yeasts help to better adapt to these stressors, reducing the total number of fattening days. The supplementing of live yeasts in fattening cattle has resulted in improved daily weight gain, improved feed conversion ratio, better meat quality, better fecal consistency, indicating better digestibility, and rumen support for high-stress situations. Live yeast Biosprint in action. The effects of Biosprint live yeast supplementation on zootechnical performance and carcass quality were evaluated in a field trial with 63 crossbred fattening bulls during their starter and finisher periods. Animals were assigned to either a control group or a 2 gram per head per day live yeast supplemented Biosprint group. Daily weight gain and feed conversion ratio were calculated from body weight and feed intake measurements. Fecal digestibility was assessed by a sieve washing performed twice per feeding group at the end of fattening. Supplemented animals had an improved daily weight gain by 3.4% in the starter and by 2.5% in the total phase compared to control animals. Similarly, feed conversion ratio was improved by 3.1% in the starter and 0.74% in the total phase in supplemented animals. These results underscore the benefits of supporting rumen health early in life, even when the rumen is still developing or under increased stress. Manure washing provides an indication of the degree of digestion. Manure is washed through 3 successive screens of different sizes. This stratifies and collects all the particles in the manure by size. Ideally, less than 50% of the particles would be collected on the bottom, the smallest screen. The presence of lard particles on the top, the largest screen, may indicate improper rumination or too fast a rumen passage rate due to insufficient effective fiber to stimulate rumination or maintain normal rumen pH. In this trial, manure washing results show that bulls supplemented with Biosprint live yeast had more residue in the smallest particle size distribution and significantly less feces with a coarse particle size distribution collected in the top screen. Since smaller particles in the feces indicate better digestive capacity to break down fiber, these results indicate improved rumen health and digestive capacity. The groups supplemented with live yeast received numerically better carcass scores than the control groups, with all carcasses graded in the higher quality categories. Optimized feeding and nutrient supply are critical for good carcass quality. Therefore, supplementation with Biosprint resulted in a positive return on investment due to improved carcass scores and increased carcass weights. Biosprint live yeast has been shown to support fattening bulls by improving rumen health and functionality. This positive effect was seen in improved daily weight gain and feed conversion ratio and better digestibility. Ultimately, this digestive support resulted in improved carcass quality and a positive return on investment. I'm Dr. Melinda Culver for Biochem, and thank you for listening to the newsletter out loud. If you would like to learn more about this topic, please visit our website at biochem.net.